Okay, so you guys are the Hanging Dog. Yep. Sorry, could you just introduce yourselves, please?
Alex, I'm the drummer.
Sally, the vocalist.
Dan, guitarist and vocals.
Yep.
Orion, the keyboardist.
Yep.
Kev, bass and vocals.
Okay, so could you tell me how long you've been together?
Well, me and Alex have been playing in this band for about 6 years.
Yeah.
We've had a few lineup changes. Kev joined, was it 3 years ago now?
Just over 2 years ago.
Just over 2 years. Sally joined about 18 months ago, and he's been in the band about a year now, so he's the baby.
How do you find it now?
It's interesting. Well, I was in a band before, but ever since joining this band, it's been fantastic. So much things happening.
Yeah. What kind of things?
I think it's just general gigs and festivals. I've never done festivals before joining this band.
It's a big new thing for you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I think it's for everyone really, but yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, exactly.
So, like, how would you establish your sound? What would you say your sound is?
So it's a mixture, really. I mean, there's a lot of metal influences and goth influences as well, and it's just an integration of all of it. Thank you very much.
Whenever we write, even when we try to write the heavier stuff, we always try to maintain the melodic content of it, just so there's something. It's across the board. You can go from extreme heaviness to like some really melodic tender moments. So it's all over.
It's
the
a
place.
big mixture.
Yeah,
Something for everyone.
very varied.
Cool. Okay, so what changes have there been, like major changes in the band, apart from obviously you've got a new member, and apart from that?
Well, I suppose it was about a year ago really it all started changing. We weren't, me and Dan particularly weren't happy with the way the band was moving. So we
quite stale, wasn't it?
Yeah, and we wanted to evolve the sound a bit more. So we had a bit of a lineup change. There was some disagreements in the way things wanted to go. We had a bit of a lineup change. We brought Sal in on vocals, and we realised that with her particular style of vocal and what she can achieve, we were going to need to become a lot more grand and bigger as a whole. And through that, we sort of we started using a lot more keyboards, a lot more strings, and Dan is obviously very classically influenced as we all are, but we were writing for strings and stuff like that, and using the entire orchestra. So it was a bit more. So then we needed a keyboardist, which is when we started auditioning for keyboardists, and Oz came along. And since then, really, it's just been. We've been very happy with everything the way it's gone, and we're always going to try and continue to evolve the sound. But I mean, really,
breaking down boundaries.
But really, I mean, we're going to get pigeonholed in some respects, but we're always trying to do something a bit different.
Particularly having like a female vocalist, of course, we're going to get lumped in like Nightwish and the Kuna and all that sort of stuff. But I think, I suppose we can be compared to them, but I wouldn't necessarily put us in the same category as such.
I'm also trying to there's not many British bands doing this out there. It's all very Scandinavian and very European led, which is fair enough. But we do just want to say that we can do it just as good, if not better. So.
Cool. Okay, so obviously you're here for Clive today, and what does that mean to you guys?
We're just happy to be here. We're sort of it's a real sort of I think we're second on, so we're just we're really happy to be here and supporting Clive and supporting the charity, obviously.
Do you know a lot about the cause?
We do. I mean, I've been talking to Sam recently about it, and he's been filling me in on it. So.
Okay, cool. How did you get involved in this particular event?
It was through Taz and Sam, really, who we know through our management, Roy, and then they really set us up with it, sort of thing.
Cool. So. Okay. Where do you draw your influences from?
Everyone's so different from like influential. Yeah, there's a lot of classical influence. I know we just got kind of different. I suppose the reason for everyone to list their own, but that could just take forever. There's just so many bands. I mean, like myself. I mean, it's from bands like Tool, the more complex, involved, dark stuff, and Kev's into.
It's my
his classics.
My cheesy 80s metal, I'm afraid. That's my influence.
He's the Maiden fan here, and
Lloyd, I suppose, and I like more the goth side, like Susie Sue and things like that.
I board on the old sort of classics really, and I like to push the sort of the more of the song element of it as well, including the riffs. It's a general, we always put it as like a bit of a melting pot. When we're in rehearsal, we will just throw ideas down, and one person may go, "Wow, that's crap." And, you know, that's great, or that's crap, or I like that riff, I don't like that, you know, and then we just evolve it, and we just try and layer it up.
Cool. And what about you? You're quite...
I mean, I'm into a modern day metal sort of thing, like Nightwish and everything like that, but also have a different side to myself. I like a bit of like electronica music, so like electronical elements. I try to involve in hanging doll occasionally.
Cool.
But obviously keeping the metal.
Yep. Okay, so what's your biggest achievement as a band so far?
Bloodstock Donington.
Bloodstock and Donington.
Doing the album.
Yeah, obviously the album. The album, that was a labour of love, I tell you. Yeah, it was a long time in the making, but we got there. Yeah, we got there in the end, and we're so pleased with the album. We finished it. Was it in February or March?
We finished it in February. It should be due for release out near the end of the year. So
we're hoping for like an autumn, October sort of release.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Where do you see yourselves in the future?
In a solid gold mansion.
It's a good place to be. But like, sorry, what did you say?
It's swapping wedding vows with Dita Von Teese.
Okay, cool. And have you got any upcoming gigs, festivals?
Yeah, we've got quite a few, haven't we? We've got the Dames of Darkness coming up again. Is it the
that's
Madams of Metal?
There's a few. There's a short sort of UK tour in August, which is just a mini. That's about 5 dates. Okay. But there's also, after that, there's the Dames of Darkness. We're also playing another festival called the Rock of Ages Festival, which I think both of them are here actually, which is quite cool, because it's local.
Ruskin Arms.
We think there's one in London in November at the Ruskin Arms. That's again with the Clive guys, so that's cool.
Awesome. And finally, describe yourselves in one word.
Fantastic.
Fantastic. Any more?
I can't really describe it in one word. No, it's not. I can't really describe it. Sorry.
Should I give you 3 words?
Go on.
Go on, 3 words then.
I don't know. Epic Gothic metal. There you go.
Epic Gothic Metal.
Yeah, or epic orchestral metal.